What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video we'll be looking at Quad Miltank deck featuring Jirachi, Milk Cannon Miltank that can simply hit for 240 if you have 4 copies of Moo Milk cards in your hand. So for 3 Colress energies, Milk Cannon can strike for 60 times number of Moo Milk cards you reveal and show them to your opponent. So it's not that hard to find Moo Milk cards. I mean, there are 2 different ways to play Miltank. The first one obviously with the Green Exploration and the second one with the Jirachi, and I find out to be much more better with Jirachi in my opinion. Why? Because you can't use both Welder and Green Exploration. There is also option where you can simply use Miss Dravius and Miss Magius and Miltank. But again, you need then green, you then need Dusk Stone, you then need Mystery Treasure, and you also need to lose 1 prize card, which I think it's not that super good. Again, this is not top competitive deck list. It's not even tier 2 deck. It's a rogue deck. It's a fun deck to be used. Maybe there might be some other options and some other ways to use and play this deck, but I decided to share this deck list today with you, my friends. So I'm running just 4 Miltanks, 4 Jirachi with the Stellar Wish, and 1 copy of Mew with the Bench Barrier, and that's it from the Pokemon lineup. For the draw support, only 4 copies of Welder, and that's it. So no Lilies, no Cynthia, no stuff like that. We really need to find, as fast as possible, Moo Milk cards in order to hit for 60 times each Moo Milk we have in our hands. So 4 copies of Welder should be more than enough in this case, because Welder will help us to attach 2 energies, and then 1 manual energy from our hand. We are ready to go with the Milk Cannon. So in order to find Moo Milks, I'm running 4 copies of Acrobike. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose 1, discard another one. 4 copies of Judge Whistle, simply allows you to draw 1 card. 4 copies of Autopad, flip a coin. If you get heads, you can draw 1 item card from your deck in your hand, meaning that you can just simply grab Moo Milk. Then I'm running 4 copies of Custom Catchers that can also be used for the draw if it's necessary, or just for the catching something on our opponent bench. 2 of each Fire Flint and Fire Crystal. So with 2 Fire Flints, again, we can draw 4 Fire Energies from our deck and thin deck a little bit more. There is also Heat Factory, which can be used for extra draw support. In addition to that, I'm also running 4 copies of Communication, and then 1 of each Pulpad and Reset Stamp. Another stadium that I decided to play is 1 copy of Power Plant. Maybe I should just switch that into, let's say, I don't know, maybe some sort of Shrine of Punishment, for example. I already mentioned 4 Welders. 1 more supporter card that I'm running in this build is a Brock's Grid. And in addition to that, 2 escape boards and 12 regular fire energy cards. And this is the deck list that I'm going to use in today's video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, let me know what you think about this rogue deck idea. I hope you're going to like it. So yeah, let's do some game tests so you can see how this deck works in action. So see you in the game. Alright, trying to push the limits. Playing some sort of Miltank Jirachi deck. I mean, that's definitely competitive deck list or deck, but definitely a funny deck to be used. That's for sure. So I'm gonna basically need 1 Pokemon here, because with 1 Pokemon I can simply use that Pokemon Communication, potentially find Welder with Stellar Wish, and also set up that Miltank with some energies and also get some extra draw support. Oh, at least there's a Heat Factory. Okay, Autopad, Tails. Alright, what about Stellar Wish? Acrobike is the way to go. I need Pokemon so desperately. Hopefully I can find one. Or maybe I can't. Alright, that's not looking good. Trading Fire Crystal in order to get Fire Flint for 2 energies. So I can grab 4 extra cards. Since I don't know what type of deck my opponent will be used here, I'm gonna play Welder, so I can draw 3 extra cards. Wow, there's just another auto pad. And unfortunately for me, it is a tails on the coin flip, so all I can really do is just pass my turn and again flip tails on the coin flip. Wow, that's just insane. Just 1 Momo Milk sitting in my hand. Potentially I could have 3 of them if I manage to flip hands on the coin flip twice. Oh, gonna play versus pretty cool deck on the other side of the field. And there's also Spirit Tomb. Alright. I'm wondering. Can I find another Welder with Miltank? That is a very good question. So there is one Cynthia from the other side of the field. And Pokemon Communication as well, for the Mew. Well, my opponent realized that he won't need Mew in this game. And I'm just realizing that I'm gonna need to find maybe another custom catch or Welder play in order to do something out here. And Miltank, of course. So let's see, Heat Factory first for extra 3 cards. That's a lot of cards in my hand and still nothing. Acrobike into another Jirachi. Alright, so I guess I can use that. I still didn't use my... I'm first gonna use my Communication. Obviously for Miltank. And then I'm gonna use Autopad. Of course it is a tails on the coin flip. Maybe I can find Welder. Maybe I can't. Well, there's a still chance with the Acrobike for another Welder play. Nope, but I can try to find it once again. Nope. Alright, with that being said, at least I can play support a card if I want, so I think it is actually good time to use Brock's Grid. And then again, I can use Fireflint. And let's say I can discard 1 energy and 1 communication in exchange to grab 4 more energies back into my hand. And just pass my turn. Hope for the best. So far not looking good, because if my opponent can retreat, then he can definitely knock me out with the Spirit Tomb. And that might be the GG. Maybe I did a mistake, maybe I was just too greedy trying to find that Welder out with the Acrobike. I should probably just go with another Jirachi instead of another Acrobike. Retreat to another Jirachi and then just, you know, try to find something out, but I didn't do that. Right now I'm gonna lose my Jirachi, which basically means that I will need good strong top deck, otherwise this is gonna be the GG. And that was 160. Only Welder can save the day here. And looks like I managed to top deck Welder. Alright. Well, 1 communication definitely into another Miltank. And other than that, I can put this escape board down. I can attach 1 energy, and I can milk cannon. I'm gonna just pretend that I don't have more than 1 Momo Milk, but it doesn't really matter because I'm just hitting for the 1-hit knockout anyways, by any means. And there's a Judge Whistle. So far I used 2 Welders, meaning that technically I have 2 more left and 1 Pulpet, so I can recycle them back into my deck. There is a Nuzlocke Gathering Emolga ability, which might be for another Emolga, but yeah, failed to search, no sign of it. Alright, cool. There's a Tate and Liza. Okay, so there is a Frostless, with Spittle Scythe. So you can put 7 damage counters and then swing for 140. That's just insane. Because he managed to one-hit knock on my Miltank. And I wish I have... Oh, nice. What about Judge Whistle? What we can find here? Another pair of custom catcher. Wow, that's insane. Stellar Wish. Another Judge Whistle. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Well, I guess. Do I have another option here? I guess I don't. So, Stellar Wish. Wow, just another custom catcher play. So he can swing for like 40 if he wants. I have like 2 custom catchers anyways, so I'm thinking about maybe forcing custom catcher plays ×2 here to the Mr. Mine. So I can maybe at least try to buy some time until I manage to set up and next turn just swing that another Snort on the bench. Maybe I shouldn't waste my custom catchers there so easily. But I really want to stall a little bit until I manage to set up another Miltank in play. Not gonna be super easy. The worst part here is that my opponent also ran those Spirit Tombs, and with Spirit Tomb he can simply easily bump up some damage and he don't even need to think about Frostless anyways. Alright. It looks like he want to hit for 40 here. Maybe even, yeah, he wants to go for 40. At least I managed to wake up. I mean, I can heal some damage theoretically. So Momo Milk can even be useful here. Okay, at least he won't be able to knock me out next turn, and then I can use my Stellar Wish into the Welder, but I don't really want to use Welder right now in this case, so I'm just gonna attach energy and pass my turn. Against my opponent deck, yeah, I can definitely use Momo Milk because I don't need more than 2 Momo Milks for the one-hit knockout against anything. Then again, right now, if he wants, he can simply retreat and hit me for the one-hit knockout with a Spirit Tomb, or he can maybe use another Icy Wind and put my Jirachi to the sleep mode, and I didn't wake up. So the only thing I can do here is I can use my... do I remove... Nope. Okay, just a Stellar Wish for another Momo Milk play. I mean, I can use Momo Milk, why not? Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna be alive for like 1 more turn, so good to go. Good to go. I'm just trying to delay defeat here, that's it. I don't see how I can win this game anymore because, yeah, I just don't see how I can win, but still, trying to do my best. Trying to somehow stall as much as I can, so Spirit Tomb and Mew got drowned by that Professor Zelm lecture. And then there's a Ice Wind for 40. I did wake up, which means that I can attack here. Ooh, Autopad. Yeah, really sad. But do I have other option available than just knock my opponent out? I mean, the problem is that I can just barely swing for like knockout here. And what if I just... Yeah, Spirit Tomb then again can go for like one-hit knockout anyways. I guess I will try to knock this. I mean, I can't knock this bad boy out, but I can at least hit for 40. and maybe force my opponent to knock himself out if he decides to use that Spitful Scythe. I'm really trying to find some place here that can potentially help me a little bit, but so far I'm just running out of my resources, and Ice Wind just for 40. Okay, maybe I can flip heads and wake up. Alright, that risk was actually good. So there we go with the Welder. Only 1 energy. Feels bad. Well, this time I can milk cannon again. Just for 40. Just for 60. As long as my opponent don't have, let's say, energy card, he won't be able to knock my Miltank. I mean, still he can knock me out with that first attack if he wants, theoretically. But looks like he don't want to do it. And meanwhile, I can even use my Mew as a secret weapon against Spirit Tomb, so I can snipe on the bench. Oh, Psy Power for the knockout versus Jirachi. Well played. That was actually a very clever move here. Alright, so what we can do here? I don't know, maybe I can just use that Charge Whistle in order to draw 1 card. There's a Fire Crystal. I have like 3 turns left. I used my Prox Grid, so I still have Pulp Pad somewhere. I'm gonna need that Pulp Pad desperately, so Milk Cannon for the knockout. Pulp Pad definitely needed here, no question about that. There we go, there is a Pulp Pad. So for 1 Welder and for 1 Prox Grid. It's a 50-50 here. It's a 50-50 here. Still, I can win. Still, my opponent can win. I only have like 3 cards remaining, which is just insane. And really, it is. So with Mew, I can take 2 knockouts theoretically. Okay, I can take only 1. I can just either way knockout. Okay, so Ice Wind once again for 40. And once again, I managed to wake up. So yeah, I have some luck on my side of the field. Time for the Pulp Pad. Time for that Judge Whistle. Well, there is a Prox Grid. Good time to use Prox Grid so I can recycle some of my resources back into my deck. I'm gonna use that Power Plant. It's not that I need it. I'm scared to use that Reset Stamp. At least I'm knocking out his Frostless, and I'm 1 prize ahead of my opponent, which means that I can basically win this game. So there's a Mew as well. And that Mew can actually be winning a card here, because I can put 3 damage counters on the Spirit Tomb on the bench and basically win the game. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely next turn I can even win the game with the Mew. Especially if he decides to put 7 damage counters on Frostless, then the game is over. I mean, yeah, he added Rainbow Energy on it. So he should have enough for the knockout, Anguish Cry. I guess I can right now use my Reset Stamp. Put my opponent down to 2, just to get rid of some of the cards from my hand. First things first, let's go with the Reset Stamp. Second thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my Communication. And I will trade Jirachi for Miltank. And I have really good chance to hit the card that I'm looking for, and that is a Welder. There it is. So 2 more energies can be powered up to the second Miltank. There we go. I have like 4 more energy cards left. put that Jirachi on the bench and gonna strike by Miltank with the Milk Cannon, this time for 120. And even if my opponent can knock the Miltank out, I'm down to one prize card, and the game unfortunately is over for him. So couple turns my opponent was not able to attack, and then actually cost him the game here. Literally. So there's a Tate and Liza. And I mean, yeah, I really like the idea that I can just play some damage counters with the Muse somewhere in this game. So yeah, he put 7 damage counters, he swing for 140. And that was a very close game. No doubt about it. It was a very close game. I can just use my Milk Cannon and snipe for 120. I did have also Mew. The worst possible thing, if I didn't have another Miltank, I would just put 3 damage counters to that Spirit Tomb and draw the last prize card and win. But since my opponent, since he just decided to attack with a Frostless, I didn't even need it. Did he play any kind of reset stamp in his deck? I don't see the single. Yeah, no reset stamp, no judge, meaning that you can't pretty much disrupt your opponent's hand. And if you can't disrupt your opponent's hand, if you can't discard his Moo Milks, it is just way too difficult to work against them. So anyways guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this deck list. Till the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.